Welcome to CrashRacer. Today we're playing Wreckfest and we're going to do some online racing. So I'm going to do 4 online races again in this video. We're starting off at the Triben speedway and I'm going to be using the Stellar for this one. B class race, of course. Let's see how we get on. 8 laps around here, 14 of us in the race. We're using B class, you hardly have to brake at all, of course, on the Triben speedway for a lot of these corners. In the reverse direction you've just got this first corner that's the really tight one. Oh, there's a car there stuck on the grid. Oh, big tag from behind there as we're going around that one tight corner on the track. Drops us down into 3rd place then. Another car up inside as well. Managed to hold the line though and sneak back in front of that one. Oh, Hammerhead has caught the outside there but got away with that. They were quite lucky. Lost a bit of momentum though. Damn, I couldn't get up on the inside, so in the end just had to tap them from behind to get past. Would have liked really to have got past clean. It's allowed the first place to pull away very slightly. Can't quite see what they're driving. Might be a TriStar maybe. They've gone really wide though. They are in big trouble there. Whoa, just got caught as I was overtaking, but we're up into the lead now. We're also getting up towards back markers as well. This is always a dangerous part when you've got to be overtaking back markers, and of course on such a short lap as the Triben speedway, going to be overtaking back markers quite a lot. Again, big crash. Whoa, that is flipped right up into the air. Unfortunately we've gone straight underneath. Clear track ahead now, just a car coming out of ghost mode there behind us. Pulled about 2, maybe 3 second gap back to the chasing group of 2nd, 3rd and 4th. We can get some of these back markers in between ourselves and them though. Hopefully we can maintain this gap. It's now about 3-4 seconds back to 2nd, 3rd and 4th, so we are pulling ahead slightly. Another car just coming out of ghost mode there, yet immediately got hit from behind. We can slip up the inside there. We're just going to have to watch because that car is going to be right behind us. So, whoa, big hit. I thought they might catch us as we slowed slightly for the corner, but in actual fact they'd got some great speed and hit us from behind before we even got to the corner. It's dropped us back to 2nd place then. That is the leader just ahead. They've got a back marker to get past. Held the lead so far for this race, and now we are gaining on them though as we come up towards the start of the last lap. Can I get up the inside of this tight corner? If I can just ride around the inside, I need to get past this back marker as well, and there's another car really slow. We're up past that. 2nd place still right behind us. Just got to watch this back marker if I'm going to overtake them on this final corner. Just hope they don't take me past as we come past. No, we're fine and we're through for a win. That was a close one at the end then with the 2nd place. Let's see what the best laps were like. Pretty good lap by us, 21.9, but at least one car was quicker than us. For today's 2nd online race, we are going to be at the Big Valley Speedway Outer Oval Loop. I have switched to the Hotbomb for this one. No way am I going to use a Stellar around here. 6 laps around here, 12 of us in the race, and as always main aim is to finish the race. Going into this first tight loop back corner is not ideal really. I've gone in as quick as I could, and fortunately that Nexus was absolutely trying to get around the corner rather than take me out. Obviously Nexus is not, depending on how they've got it tuned up, it's not the most strong car. Yeah, obviously this has got quite a lot of armour, this Hotbomb, so it's reasonably quick, so we should be fairly competitive, but more importantly, as I say, we need to try and make sure we last the race, and as much as possible try and stay out of trouble, especially at the start, because if you get all just being pushed wide here, let's slip in behind these two. Oh, that worked nicely. Yeah, quite often if there's oncoming traffic, if you can get sort of in the slipstream of a car in front, you can hide, and 2nd and 3rd as it was both had head-ons with oncoming traffic, and I managed to slip up the middle. Back to 3rd again now though, behind this Hammerhead. Can't see where the leader is. That's the leader there, is it? Yeah, that was the leader just coming around the loop. But yeah, key to try and not lose too much damage early on, because if as the cars go around, if they can see that you've not got much damage left, you're going to just make yourself a target. Whereas if they can see you've got loads of damage left and they've already lost some, they're going to be less likely to try and take you out, because they know they're more likely to harm their own chances. I'm coming around the wrong way, but again, they were not even attempting to take me out at this point. And likewise, I'm not going to be really going out my way to hit anyone else at this point. I'm just trying to preserve my own damage, and yeah, we'll worry about if we need to employ any dirty tactics nearer the end. Still in second place then. Leader's only 4-5 seconds ahead. We've closed up on this loop back, but that'll extend out again as they pull away down the straight. Just slip up the gap there. Should be able to see the leader once we come on this. Yeah, there's the leader just going around the corner right in the distance. So we're not too far behind. This is not a bad place to be, because again, obviously the nearer you get to the end of the race, the leader becomes more and more a target for other cars. Still got 100 damage at the moment, which is nice. Oh, big hit there, damn. Come on, out the way. Need to try and spin this back without getting hit if possible. I just got the back end as well, damn. We were doing so well. That's dropped us down to third though. Still got a reasonable amount of damage left. Fourth place, still 5-6 seconds behind us, so we're doing okay. Obviously things can change so quickly here though. Just a couple of big hits and you can be in big trouble. It's definitely, I think the Hotbomb's quite an intimidating looking car as well, so yeah, as you come down the straight, I don't even attempt to swerve too much out of the way of the others. Oh, that one actually went for me, but most of the other cars up to now have been avoiding me. Down to 64 damage now. We've only got 2 laps left though once we come over the line for this next time. 2 leaders have pulled about 9, 10, 11 seconds ahead of me now. So depending what happens, I might have to start thinking whether to perhaps try and hit them. I'm not going to go out my way to hit them at the moment. I don't think we've still got time. There's one. Oh, big hit there though. Big hit there on my, I think that was the, yeah, that was the second place car, I think. That would have done them a bit of damage. Starting to get a few wrecked cars on the track now, and badly damaged cars. We're still up at 52 damage left with a lap and a half to go. Yeah, a few wrecked cars on the side of the track now. There's the leader. They look fairly damaged. There's second place. They look fairly damaged as well. Ideally, I would like it if someone else would hit them and wreck them to save my own damage, but we might have to. Oh, there's second place, and that was first place as well. They've both had a coming together, and we are up into the lead. In fact, not only are we up into the lead, we've got an enormous lead already. Don't know if one of them got wrecked. Certainly one of them didn't get wrecked, and that's that one there. That's still going round. The other one that I think was in the hammerhead, I can't see them at all, so I wonder if they're out probably. Yeah, that's them there. So we have got a 15-second lead as we are coming down towards the last loop back. And we've just got to head back down the straight one more time. Now, obviously we're going to be a target. Depending on how much damage the other cars have got. Yeah, that one's badly damaged, that second place. So they're probably going to be happy to settle for second place if they can get over the line, rather than try and take me out. Damn, big hit there. Luckily we've got a big gap back. Let's get going. Can't see any more. There's only 2 of us left now. Second place, as was, is still running, and there's only going to be 2 of us finish the race, I think. We're across for a win. Let's check out the times then. Second place didn't finish either. They didn't manage to get it over the line. So yeah, win for us, and we're the only one that finished in the end. Okay, on to the third race then, and we're going to be at the Rosenheim Raceway for this one. 6 laps around here. I've switched back to the Stellar again now. It's quite a nice car at B class. This, I've tuned it up pretty much as I can. It's not incredibly strong, just got a little bit of armour on it, not too much. Handles really well, the Stellar, and it's quite low to the ground, quite grounded, so it doesn't flip over too easy. As I say, handles quite well, but it does lack a bit of pace. Up against something like a Raiden or a Hammerhead tuned up to B class, it's always going to struggle, but you can have some good fun competitive races all the same, and we're doing a good job at the moment here. Is that Hammerhead going to go right? Yeah, personally I think right is slightly quicker on this choice of paths here, but I do find that right path a little bit trickier to drive, and the left path a lot easier, less chance of making a mistake. So I normally go that way, but I think it is slightly slower. Right up behind the leader still, we've got 3rd place right behind us, and then there's a little bit of a gap back. In fact, 3rd place might have just caught that corner because they've dropped back very slightly as well. Love this little corner here through this little chicane section, because you know you can take it full blast, but you also know if you just get your line slightly wrong, you're going to get heavily punished. Leader is going to stay left this time, so we are going to follow as well. A couple of seconds back to 3rd place. Let's see which way they go. They have closed slightly, so I wonder if they've gone, well, maybe not. I wondered if they'd gone the right path and that would close them up, but actually the gap is about the same. Obviously gap goes up and down slightly as you take different paths. Leader is starting to pull away very slightly from us, struggling to hold on to them, but if I can just keep it clean and keep the pressure on, see, there's always the chance of them making a mistake, and this is a 6-lap race as well, so good possibility. I was just going to say good possibility that we're going to come into back markers, and there was one facing the wrong way right in front of us, which has got us right on the back of the leader again. Yeah, bound to come into more back markers at some point, so there's always the chance then of perhaps closing in. Again, nice fast through here, hopefully. Just have to ease off slightly now. Hard on the brakes, a little bit of handbrake just to get the back end round, back on the power as quick as possible. We are up to about 4-5 seconds ahead of 3rd place now. Just not quite quick enough to hold on to this Hammerhead and get close enough to make an attempt to overtake. Oh, this car's still here. We've come off worse this time, and the leader's got straight through, so we've dropped back slightly. Another back marker in front of the leader though. Looks like the car's behind us. Oh, big crash there. That wasn't the leader though. They've managed to get through. Couple of back markers in front of the leader now, and up to this really tight left hand bend. Oh, they've got past one of them, and they've got past the other one as well. They've done well there. Right, just got to watch, because as I say, it's so easy to make a mistake on the chicane section. Yeah, I was going to say, even if you don't make a mistake, if you're following a train of cars like that, oh, there's a big crash on the outside. Is the leader one of them? Don't think so. No, there they are, just up in the distance. Oh, that's just down to, is that down to 30? Yeah, damn, that Hammerhead that came through, they obviously took the right path. Was it that Grand Duke? You know, it's the Hammerhead. It is the Hammerhead. They've gone on the right path and came through much quicker than us on the left hand path, so we've dropped a place there. Damn, didn't even see anything and didn't even realise they were gaining so quickly, so didn't even attempt to try and do anything to defend or protect it. Not that I'm sure I could have anyway. Looks like it might be a 3rd place then. Just got to watch, actually 4th place is really close as well. If they get a really good run through that right hand path as well, we might be losing another place here. No, we're still out in 3rd place. Yep, it's going to be 3rd through we come. Really good race, really enjoyed that. Yeah, shame I couldn't quite hold on to 2nd. 44-second lap for us. Yeah, leader was way faster than us. Okay, fourth and final online race for today, and we're going to be at the Savolac sandpit. Again, I'm going to stick with the Stellar. 6 laps around here, 15 of us. Let's see how we get on. Again, another really nice track, and we've got the inside here, and there's a tight right hand corner right here. I think, yeah, if we can hold the inside, not let anyone sneak up, we could be off and away. Damn, Raiden just managed to get his nose up the inside and push past. This is again a really nice track. You just got to watch those raised edges on the corners here though. So easy to get your, whoa, big, I was going to say big crash. They've actually got away with it. They went right over onto 2 wheels, and I thought they were going to be in trouble. So let's get alongside at least down the straight. Couldn't hold them though. Yeah, just got to watch if you do get 2 wheels over the edge of some of these corners. So easy to go up into 2 wheels. Oh, that's a nice overtake on the inside there. Thought of taking the corner fairly well, but they got a much tighter line and shot up the inside. It's pushed us back another place. Again, I think for performance wise we might have trouble holding on to some of these cars, but let's see how we get on. Oh, that's another one up the inside. If I can cut back just up the sides of the corner there a little bit to protect that. And they've dropped back actually, so they were shooting up the inside. They must have had a bad corner though. Again, I'm slightly wide on that corner. Fourth place right up behind me again, and first and second are pulling ahead slightly, so I am just struggling for a little bit of speed in the Stellar. Seems to be at certain places of the track I've sort of pulled out slightly from fourth place at this point, but it seems to be come the corner at the end of this straight, they're closed right back in on me. So whether that's just I'm not taking this corner very well, or I think it's more likely that it's the speed advantage they've got down the straight itself that's pulling them up to me on that first corner. All we can do is try and take these corners nice and neat and try and extend that gap, so that when we come to the straight they're not right behind us and able to make a challenge. We've got a couple of cars fairly close behind now, yeah. 2 cars hunting us down as we come across with 2 laps to go. We've dropped about 3-4 seconds now behind the lead 2, so we're not going to be catching those unless they make a mistake. I mean, those lead 2 are, by the look of it, pretty close together, so they will be battling, so they could take each other off. Quite a long lap around here. Yeah, made a bit of a mistake there. That's let one through, nearly let the other one through as well, but managed to close the door. Need to make sure they don't sneak up on us here. See if we can get a run at all. Again, we're going to be struggling to hang on to these cars. Yeah, look at that. Whoa, that was nasty. Yeah, you can see the speed advantage. I mean, they've slung it into that corner too quick. We were lucky when they tapped our back end that they didn't push us into the metal pylon at the side of the track. Okay, down to 4th and crash there on the outside. That's not one of the leaders, is it? No, that's a back marker. Went a little wide here. Hopefully that means we can turn in quick. Yeah, that's let them up the inside. They are going to be taking us, I think. We've got to try and spin them. Can we get the back end? Whoa, just managed to spin them slightly and hold on to our 4th place. That was the only chance I'd got because they were going to be pulling away otherwise. Well, really fun race, very competitive, but we were struggling really for speed, and I think we did well to split some of those hammerheads up. Well, that's the end of this online racing video. I hope you've enjoyed it, and see you soon.